Oh dear. Okay. Let's move that. Let's move this. Gordon Bennett. Have we got the... He's on time for once. Okay. Right, it seems that there's a little delay on the stream, but we're here. There you go. Kettle. Kettle. Where's the bits? Shit, there's too much stuff around here, man. Hello. So here we go then. February the 1st, 2022. Jesus. Already we're into the second month of 2022. It's going quick. Although it doesn't go quick when you think of the wait we've had for the 2021 stock. But, yeah, here we are. This ring light, honestly, they're so bad in so many ways. But we got a kettle. We're not sponsored by Breville, but or Breville, or whatever you pronounce it as. But yeah, we brought up the kettle. Saves going downstairs and leaving the stream. But we brought the kettle up to do a test on stream of the Paramount screen mugs. What's that bunny doing here? Where we've got a couple of things from Paramount, and we're here to ask you lot in the chat, what should we do for a giveaway? How do we do a giveaway? How do we, go about giving away a couple of mugs and a couple of tops? So I haven't been given a lot of things from Paramount. It's definitely very limited in what they sent, but I suppose it's the same as what they send everyone else. I'm guessing, I don't know. Hang on a minute, I can't see my chat. Where's my chat? There we go. Now, hey, Douglas is here. Bloody hell. I need to. I can hardly see my bloody chat, for God's sake. I don't know who's saying what. Here we go. Yeah. Right, who we got here then? Oh, this shitty software, honestly. Rick W, Carl Cabrera, Feeling a Little Woozy here, Starry Cat, Eric and Emily Summers, Ghost of Rudsborough, Mr. Ghostface, Chris, Drown Boy, hello Douglas, spoke to Douglas earlier, Jigsaw JP, Cutting Room Floor, Horror PM, Zach Bartram. Bloody hell, we've got a few viewers, what's going on? Love the texture, that's really different. Oh, we're on about the kettle. Yeah, you see it in the light. They're actually a very common kettle in the UK. I've seen them all over the place. Understanding the frustration of the mass stock. For the first time ever, I've had something held at Dublin Customs. Been there for a month now. Dublin Customs? I thought Dublin Customs weren't as bad. The stock that's held is actually Belfast. And yeah, it ain't good, is it? It ain't good. But yeah, we're gonna show you the couple of bits that Paramount. It's Paramount UK partner. It's their UK partner who help with promotions and giveaways, and they've got a Twitter, etc. So Paramount UK, I believe that's what they control, the Paramount UK account. So I'll show you what they've sent, and you can, see for yourself. But I wanted to boil the kettle and see what the heat activation does to one of these mugs. It's just a case of setting the kettle up in the right place. Try not to pull everything apart. So, just give me a second. I should have probably done this before, but I just thought, shall we just do a heat activation test on the stream, let people see for the first time on the stream, because I hadn't seen it yet. There we go. So, plug it in. It's gonna pull the fucking kettle off the side at this point. Okay, are we on? There you go, there's your Paramount mug. Very nicely wrapped and protected. And these, compared to what we have in our kitchen downstairs, these are actually quite big mugs. So there you go. Titanic will be rebuilt before the stock leaves. That's probably very true. So there you go. Let's just, I don't know what to do with this ring light sometimes. But there you go. Scream, copyright 2021 Paramount Pictures. Made in China on the bottom. On this side here, you've got like blood dribbling down as the image. And is it this side? And into the A and the M of Scream, there's a end of a hand, I think, with a knife. So we'll boil the kettle. This is weird doing it up here. We'll boil the kettle, put some water in. Ooh. This is so weird. Got a big gap just here, look. I've got some mass. I've got some mass down earlier I need to put back up. But yeah, you'll probably hear more of the kettle at this point. Just give it a minute. There's only just enough water to fill the mug, well, almost. There's not a lot of water in, so it won't take 5 minutes. But yeah, the mug is, you know, big handle. You see the blood in the reflection there? You see the blood with the ring light? And then there appears to be a knife just here. A knife just here. So we shall pour water in the mug, watch it activate on stream. I've never seen this yet. Not seen this at all. All I've seen is this. Come on. But good packaging there. That to start, that to finish. But yeah, the mug is big compared to what we're used to here in the UK. I mean, UK, there's a variance of mugs, you know, wherever you're buying them from, you can find big mugs. But the main majority of mugs that you see in workplaces, etc., they're probably half the size of this. So, kettle's boiling almost. I'll take this kettle out as well in a minute, because if I knock it and burn myself, or knock it and get something on a mask, it's not good. So we'll do this, get the kettle out of here, then we'll come back. And we'll continue waffling. There you go. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Shit, this is what I mean, see, it's just fell to the floor. The thing it sits in. Oh, there we go. Heat activation, please. Let's just set him on top of that for a second. Right, oh, here we go. Oh, yes. It's slowly coming, it's slowly coming. Oh, the knife is nice. You gotta be careful because this is full. See the blood? Around the other side, I've got mass below this mug, so I've got to be careful. There you go, heat activated. Let's see if we can get the other side. There you go, you got a bit of hand there, look. I know, it's bloody hot. I mean, obviously normally you put milk in and do your tea or whatever, but there you go. Let's see what it's like without the ring light. God, that's bloody hot. So yeah, the knife comes into view at the top of Ghostface's hand, right just here. Just see the edge of the fingers, the fist. But the blood stands out, I must say. Look at that. Yeah, it's quite nice, that. Very nice. I've actually got a Pac-Man heat-activated mug downstairs as well. You just got basically the blue grid of the game, and then when you put tea in it, or hot water, all the ghosts and Pac-Man light up. But yeah, they're good, these mugs. These heat-activate things. Really stands out. That blood's just beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Last time then, just to swing around, and we're going to tip it down the sink. Nice. So I wonder if there's a reason that there's no mask actually on the mask. A mask actually on the mask? No mask on the mug. I know anything that's going to be licensed, RJ has to approve it. So if they wanted a mask on the mug, they'd have had to tell him about the mug. But yeah, this case, it's just a case of the knife, obviously the Scream name, and the blood, which is not really copyrighted for anything, is it? But there you go. Right, let me just go tip this away and take the kettle out, because I don't want anything to happen. Just give me a second. Where's the... So you got that feed in the bottom there where you have to just make sure so it sits level. Okay. Won't be a sec. I'm going to tip this down the sink because I don't want anything to happen. Oh dear. Okay. I've emptied it, but there you go. So, empty. Obviously it's still heated up, so you still got the image. So we'll let that cool down. Just at the side here. Oh, I don't know. Bloody hell, man. Knife looks amazing. I thought there was no fist in here. What's he on about now? Hello, Meggie. How are you? It's Meggie. Make it Meggie. Make it Meggie. How did you get the mug? They sent it as a promo item. Yes. Basically, Paramount UK is on Twitter, and they randomly emailed me a few weeks ago, and they said, hello, blah blah blah, we'll send you some media clips of this and that the other to share. I says okay. So I've been sharing the odd clip online before the film's release, and they said, oh yeah, we'll send some stuff as well for giveaways if you're interested. I said yeah. Says what sort of stuff? She goes, oh, probably apparel and a couple of mugs. I says okay. Says there was one mug here. Anyway, a week goes by and there's nothing. I'm like, what's happening with this package? You know, what's going on? So I emailed him and says, you know, still wanting to do a giveaway. The film's been out a week and a half. You know, what can you tell me? Says, oh yeah, there's been a delay. It was halted at customs. I was like, not again. Says, I'm sick and tired of customs just lately in trading standards. Anyway, thankfully it came through customs eventually, then got shipped to their warehouse, and from their warehouse it came to me. So I got given a couple of hoodie tops, 2 medium, 2 large, which the sizing is weird because it's more USA sizing rather than sizing we're used to. Not to be nasty to USA, it's just that's where it's come from, that's where it's made, so it's more USA sort of size wise. And yeah, there was a couple of mugs inside, which was obviously what you've just seen. But for the size of the box that it all came in, I thought there'd be 10 or 12 mugs, not just a couple. So at the end of the day though, it's been shipped here for free. There's no shipping cost, there's no cost for the items. This is purely, you know, giveaway stuff. So I personally, I've never got anything whatsoever from the film since it's come out. No posters, no nothing. People have been finding, you know, popcorn holders, cups, and whatever else. And I've got absolute sod all to do with the new film. So personally, I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep one for myself. Because I've got nothing else whatsoever that's linked to the film. So this one I'll probably keep for me. But I've got another 2 to give away because there's another mug. There's 3 mugs, but one's in mine for another fan that's helped me out quite a bit. So 2 mugs are basically gone, and 2 mugs are remaining. With regards to the tops, I don't know what to do with the tops. You know, what do you do? So a little bit of this stream is for the reasoning of your input. What do we do to give away hoodie tops? And also, I need to give you some sort of idea of how big and small the hoodie tops are. So we're going to get the tape measure and just give you an idea of the medium and the large. Here we go. So we got the tape measure. Also as well, just while we're on the stuff of new film, I ordered some more. So if anybody, one of those boxes of cereal is going to go to Nate Reagan, who came on the stream last time, which was very nice of him, and he said he wanted the cereal, so I got him a box. And there's also a spare box at the minute of the cereal. So again, what do we do? So Burt Bench design, is he here? Burt Bench, have you seen this? Advertising. You see this? Advertising on purpose. He only ever says hello, then he stays quiet, doesn't he? Anyway, let's have a look at them. Catch up with the chat. Hang on. Hello, Screen Freaks. Yes, Mr. Clive. I see bloody Dylan's up to his normal nonsense as usual, I'll say. I hope you're feeling better, Meggie. Yes, I hope Meggie's better. Meggie was in mind to come on the stream last week with Nate, but sadly Meggie wasn't the best. She had a migraine, which migraines, as many of us know, I'm sure, are not fun. So glad to see Meggie at least in the chat. But yeah, doing much better this week. That's all good. That's all good. How is the new movie? Any good? Matter of opinion. We enjoyed your new video, guys. Congrats. Hello, everyone. Mr. Hopkins. Yes. Anyway. I've got stuff all over the place here. I just need to move a couple of things. Where's that gone? Bollocks. Where's my fucking... Oh. Here it is. Here it is. So... Hang on. Here we go, that's better. It's getting hot in here because that kettle. So there we go. Oh dear. What is this? What is this? So... solid plastic mask. Yeah. Original one, this one. You won't be able to fully read, I don't think, but that is a 2017 manufacture date. So this is the only mask that's going to another fan. So these masks, I used to have almost 40 of these. Over time, these have now all gone. So part of the reason for blagging about this one on stream is people message and say, I've already got plastic masks. So just so you know, this is the last one that's already been promised elsewhere. But after this is gone, which will be soon, I have no more plastic masks with full shrouds. So if you want to get a plastic mask, because of the new films made you want one, which has happened with a lot of fans, then I advise that you buy a standard Ghostface costume, because more than likely, most of the time now, it's going to come with a plastic mask with a bib styling. Of course, if you want a full shroud plastic, you're not going to find these easy. So I'd always say get a costume, take the bib off, use a shroud off an ultralight or something. And if you're good with a sewing needle, or know someone that's good with a sewing needle, you've almost got a full shroud plastic solid mask. But yeah, these now, I've been in the loft last night, seen what I've got. And unfortunately, I've definitely left myself short in my personal collection. I've let too many of these go. It is what it is. But at the same time, some of them have been let go and come back to the collection with regards to some of the chromes in the past. Like the green and red chrome, the blue and the gold chrome, the red devils, the one red chrome that was done previously, you know. So they've come back in the collection just as a chrome finish. But this, yeah, represents basically the last of the plastic that I had. So unfortunately, in the future, I've not got any plastic full shroud masks anymore. Only ones in personal collection, and even them are very, very, very few. Like only a couple. So, if you're looking for these, which I know a few people are, maybe it's the better option to get a cheap costume, get the plastic mask out of it, find some git clever with a sewing needle, de-shroud an ultra, put it onto the bib, or one that came with a bib, and get your full shroud that way. And with regards to tag, they're just basically the same as a 2011 onwards tag, with regards to the Scream 4 branding and the Ghostface new logo tag, so to speak. Of course, the only difference is going to be the manufacture date, but this is one of the, shall we say, first runs, because this was a 2017 mask. I only ever ordered these in 2017 and 18, 19, 20 and 21. You couldn't order them, I don't think you could order them from 2020 onwards. They just stopped doing the orders at the distributor for whatever reason. I think in 2019 you could still get them, but I never ordered them because I had almost 40 of them sat here and no one wanted them. And then all of a sudden the film comes and everyone wants them. I was like, well, sorry, but they've all gone over time. So unfortunately, we're out of them here. Although this one is here, it's heading out soon. So not good. What else we got? We have also noticed in recent time, we'll get to the Paramount giveaway thing in a minute because I want some suggestions from the chat if anyone's able to offer any help there. But over time, I say one thing about with regards to mass types. This thing is a bit of a rarer one because it's the raised stamp EU, which was seen on metallics from around 2011/12 into 2018. This is basically the mould metallics will come on. But I have noticed with regards to the gold mass behind me, there are two types of this mould. So one's got a more taller nose, a more pointy nose, and another one is like this with the smaller, less pointy nose. So while these are rare to find, mainly these have been found in America, not anywhere else. This is the raised stamp EU as a standard white mask. They do come in a couple of different moulds. So one will have a more pointy nose and one will be like this. So just a little tidbit of information there for the people that give a shit, because some are very particular and some do like to know things like that. But yes, raised stamp EU wasn't just one mould, there was two. The only other different one was on the gold one of the golds behind. Which one was it? Yeah, so the gold mask behind, the flesh colour mask and the white mask in the gold hood, they're different from this mould. And the gold on gold is actually this mould. Again, just a little snippet of info with regards to moulds and types and differences. Like we found out there were two HN types over time, you know, with Joe and Wade. We found out there was a H type over time, not just a HN. You know, all these little differences. We found out there were two T stamps over time. You know, all these little snippets of info. So, yeah, that's smaller nose and more precise nose, I think of it as. And then, yeah, the flesh colour and the white mask back there, they're the different EU type. I just want to get these masks out of the way of the desk. I've been taking some pictures of this in reference for RJ's interview on Saturday. So I'm just going to put these back on a sec. Just get them out of the way because I've got no desk to lean on at the minute. There you go, Mr. Pinky, look. Mr. Pinky. A historic mask that in the old collection for myself. That was my first ever fantastic, was the pink. Second ever fantastic was the white. That pink was traded for that white at one time, and I ended up with a pink back later in time. There you go, there's the other different raised stamp EU on a white sparkle metallic there. So a bit of a different nose on that one, and slightly different in the mouth as well. And there you go, ultra white with foam in the top of the forehead here. So where the peg is, yeah, where the peg end is, and where the peg end is here, all that bit is filled with foam at the top. So foam padded ultra white. Very strange, very rare. So let me just put these back on. Here we go. Label come out the plastic mask. Oh dear, we'll get to it soon, don't we? We're cracking on. Okay. So there you go, look, over time, obviously the mug has cooled and we're back to normal. So, appears to be a complete black mug when not activated, so to speak. So, Gordon Bennett, now it's to package these up. Right, let's leave him to the side. So, here we are then. I'll just put the ring light on for the second. Jigsaw, am I? Yes sir, your new robe. Unless it was different, Ghost of Whisper. Okay. Beautiful mask, don't worry, still have mine, blah 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 blah. I have it saved in my eBay search but never comes back. So this is a stupid question, but do you sell any masks and costumes currently? No, because we got nothing to sell. As I'm sure people are very much aware, the 2021... What the hell was up with this? What the hell? Something wrong with the lace on the front. Oh god. I was like, just checking. Oh, let's just clear this up before we carry on then. So, the 2021 UK stock, I've said this on almost every stream just lately, but I shall repeat it. So almost all of the 2021 UK stock is still in customs hell. Trading standards have possessed it. Might as well have done. Trading standards have it in their possession, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. So everything that came on the container from China for meant to be Halloween to the UK main distributor is still being held, aside from the costumes which were released because they were stated as adult costumes, and when they pulled one out it was easily seeable that it was an adult sized costume, so they got released. That's all they released. So at this time there's still no stock whatsoever in the UK of 2021 Ghostface items, Dead by Daylight items, 25th anniversary masks, metallics, ultralights, everything Ghostface pulled. So no, at this time I have zero stock because of that situation, and at this time I am currently selling nothing whatsoever. So until that stock is released, that's when I'll be selling anything again. It's still in limbo, so to speak. Don't you just love trading standards and customs? Oh, keep getting that funny itch. And keeps doing that every now and again. I mean, even these things, for God's sake, was stopped in customs. It's like, for God's sake, you know. Honestly, I didn't mean that in a nasty way either, Martin. But the situation as it's been, because this has been over 3 months now, is annoying. Because it's like, for God's sake, what are you doing with the damn mask? You know, why have we still got to wait? There's people that are ordered, or pre-ordered, I should say, almost a year ago. You know, eagerly awaiting these masks. So almost a year ago, people was pre-ordering these things and hoping for Halloween they'd have what they wanted, you know. And here we are, still waiting. Sods. And just for the information, Mad About Horror did update people the other day, which is information I personally already knew this information. But the distributor is contending against trading standards, okay? So the reason the stock was pulled, apparently, is trading standards thought that metallics, ultralights, Viper Dead by Daylight, Scorch Dead by Daylight, yeah, Devil Dead by Daylight, 25th anniversary mass, metallic mass, yeah, they thought Ghostface was aimed at kids. How? I've said this on the last 3-4 streams, but if you look at the header tag of masks, it says at the top of the header tag, adult costume accessory recommended for ages 15 years and up. How is that aimed at kids? Adult costume accessory. The adult costume was released into the UK, sold out immediately because it said adult on it, and obviously, as I say, they pulled one out and it was obviously adult size. So all these masks that are currently held are standard size, not kid size, in which we have seen in the past kids masks. So everything that's been pulled is adult labelled and adult size with regards to the mask size and the costume size. Again, costumes have been released, sold out everywhere. But why the mask still there? So solicitors are now involved fighting the case against trading standards, saying, look, these are adult costume items, blah, blah. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes, you know? But they're trying to fight it and get the stock and give it to us eventually. It's one massive goddamn ball ache, even for us as fans. You know, all these people that have pre-ordered and they're pining for the stuff, and of course we can't have it yet. The famous V's. I don't know what you're talking about. Must be seeing things. Hello, Daryl. Yeah. But no, that's okay, Martin. I just want to, anyone watching this stream who ends up watching it back, they just understand the full situation. Particularly if they haven't seen the latest Mad About Horror image that they release. Every now and again, Mad About Horror, get your words out. Every now and again, they put an image out with obviously a fresh bunch of text saying exactly what they found out and what's going on. I've known for a while, personally, that the solicitors have been involved, but I've never really said much about it. But again, they're sort of fighting it at the minute and trying to get the mass stock from trading standards, out of trading standards, to the distributor where they belong, and then distributor will send to all of us that have ordered them. As in Mad About Horror, me, other websites, other shops, etc. Is the 25th anniversary mask EU stamped or an ultra white? Seriously? Go on, Bartron, you know better than that. It's EU stamp. I've still got the samples here. I've had these samples almost a month and a half now, and after Saturday they're going back to distributor. But yes, EU stamp. Let's see if we can get a bit of focus. You just see it in the little black bits there. That's basically the letters and the stamp. But yes, Eastern Unlimited ink made in China. The sample is still here. And of course there was alterations to the tag. And this is just a standard sort of sample tag. Again, there's no proper manufacture date on there, and it's not going to focus. But yeah, every single 25th anniversary mask is an EU stamp. And if you ordered a 25th anniversary sparkle costume, it's an EU stamp bib style. Which of course is not the favourite, but it's still an EU stamp. So, what's this? I'm waiting on 2 different companies to receive the items so they can be shipped out to customers like myself. Yeah, I know the feeling there, Meggie. Make it, Meggie. Make it, Meggie. The Dead by Daylight masks I have got last October do say 8+ for ages, so it says 8+. Gee, that's not good. The game's a bloody Peggy 18, for God's sake. Why would they do that? That could be part of the delay for the DVD stuff then, Jesus. Because we never ever, in the USA or anywhere else, we never got any of the weapons for DVD. You had the Scorch knife, which is the gut tooth knife in the game it's called. You had the Onyx knife, which was from the Viper cosmetic. And they never did the Devil knife for some reason, the one from the Devil Face cosmetic. Or Raining Blood as they call it. Hello Mike Alligators. Hello Sonic, Mr. Miguel. At least the ones I got from Spirit Halloween, always thought it was weird seeing that since it's usually 15+. Yeah, so the main, even on the plastic mask here, look. Even on the plastic, again, focus is focus, but it says here, adult costume accessory recommended for ages 15 and up. You can even read a little bit of that on the stream. And it's right there. I'm just looking if it says anything on the back actually. No, just the copyright. Yeah. You see that on the front there, the distributor white label sticker? Yeah. What's it say in bold black letters, which is what they put on every item they ever distribute? Paramount Agency's adult carnival item. So even the UK distributor, Paramount Agencies Limited, the address of the place, adult carnival item, warning, keep away from fire. So this sticker goes on just about every piece of UK stock they ever get, whether Ghostface or anything else. So adult in black bold font. Yeah. Yes, I was saying hello to you, Mike. Hello, Mike Alligators. Are you referring to me? Right. But yeah, that's concerning if it says 8+ on the USA stock. because normally what's in the USA is what we get here with regards to tags, etc. So that is concerning. So there you go then. So this is, what's this one? So this is a medium hoodie top, 80% cotton, 20% polyester. What's that say? Machine wash cold, made in Pakistan. But yeah, not China for once. Yeah, okay. So we've got a label in there, and then we have copyright for Scream and Ghostface, because Ghostface is on the back of this. So we'll give it a measure in a minute when I've just held it up for you. This is what it is from the front. There you go. It's a bit creased because that's just how it was in the box. There you go. That's the front. In the chest area, that's where the print is. And then on the back with the hood. There you go. So the original first poster, I believe, which was this, is on the back of the top. So we're going to measure it shoulder to shoulder, give you an idea of size. Let's have a look. I've just seen a question here. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, not too bad. Hello, Mr. Eubank. I want a word with you. G'day, Bruce. What are you doing, son? I can't do the Australian accent. I'm crap at it. That's a pretty great hoodie design. It's okay, actually. It's okay. What's your favourite scary movie? Is probably in a font I wouldn't choose, but you know, it's okay. And yeah, the mask on the back is the original first release poster, so it's okay. It's weird. I have two that say 15 plus, that one's from Spirit say 8 plus. Had to be a mistake. Weird. I don't know. I'd love to know the explanation on that one. Do you know if there was two different masks used for Screen 2022? Just curious. Thank you, says Eric. Mr. Eric, the known mask to be used in the latest film was 3 different types. And I say types because I'm going off stamp and, you know, the mould. So an ultra white was used, I believe, once in the background of the little YouTube video that you briefly see on screen. You see the YouTube video where they're meant to be fans talking about the Stab fan film, or the Stab films. You'll see an ultra white in the background. So that was used in the background of the YouTube video. The plastic mask, as seen here, which we believe may have had a different shroud or an altered shroud, I don't know for sure. But this particular type was used just before the end credits start up. You see Ghostface, you know, sort of flash up wiping the knife. That is one of these. One of these is also used in the Stab film that they're watching in Stu's house. Beware spoilers. People should know by now. But yeah, when they're watching Stab on the telly in Stu Macca's old house, this is the type of mask worn by the killer. You can easily see that as well. Yeah, so that's 2 types. The other type was basically, some of these were sent to set. I believe Meggie owns one. And other EU stamps, I believe, were sent to set. At one time, I was personally asked via Funworld to look through my own masks and find good EU stamp masks to help out the set, because they were getting low on masks and needed them. It didn't happen in the end, but honestly, I had to try and find 10 EU stamp masks, and I couldn't find 10 because I didn't want to let that many go. I found 7 or 8, I think. There's a picture on my Instagram somewhere of these masks have got a story behind them in relation to Screen 5, but they were never used. It was just at the time I may have had to send them all to set for them to use because they was getting low on EU stamps. In the end, it was sourced from RJ found something somewhere else, and you know that was okay. But the main killer mask as a basis for the mask type, again, difference in hoods, difference in whether they modified anything. Nate has an EU stamp, Meggie has an EU stamp, both with different types of hoods. Meggie's is like this. Nate's, I believe, has probably got a different shroud, I think he says on his video. So the main basis or the main mask type in whatever they modified or used on sets was an EU stamp mask. And RJ tells me that there was a small amount made with a completely different mix. So the mask was a bit thicker, a bit sturdier, similar to a HHN. And I believe there was even latex mixed into it with whatever mix they used for the mask. So again, I think personally, I don't know for a fact, but I think Nate may have ended up with one of the mixed masks. And I think Meggie ended up with one of the 25th anniversary RJ sent in, but I think maybe they used it. If you look at Judy's scene as she's introduced to Ghostface's knife, spoilers, you can see there's two hoods when you get a screenshot. Some person got a screenshot, sent it around. You can see there's one hood inside another hood, which we suspect, not confirmed, but we suspect was one of these, possibly in use when Judy was not getting on with Ghostface. Again, not confirmed, but definitely suspected. We await the 4K and the Blu-ray. Maybe we can pause it and see a bit more detail. But the main basis of the main killer mask was EU stamp masks. Whether in this hood, a different hood, or whatever they modified, if they modified, which I suspect they probably did. Pretty great hoodie design. Sorry, I've just gone over that one. It is though, Kurt, it is. I just checked my mask. The Devil Face DVD says 8+, and the Scorch says 15+. Bloody hell. Where did I get that hoodie? From Paramount UK partner. Cool top. I need that hoodie. I know it's odd, but you hardly know a bought part price and what it would cost yourself to send the box. I don't know. I don't think it would cost too much to send a box of cereal to Ireland. Just normal standard postage. But yeah, thank you, says Eric. No, that's okay. I try to help where possible, but again, I don't know everything. Although some people would tell you different. He thinks he knows everything. I don't. I wish I did, because I'd know a lot more. So, this one's got a weird crease in it. So let's just give this a measure. So obviously inches one side, centimetres the other. I'm just going to measure from where the arms connect. So 55 inches, which is 55 centimetres, which is 21.5 inches across the top of the chest, is a medium. And from the neckline down, just trying to give you an idea of how big these mediums are. From the neckline down, it is 64 inches, but 64 centimetres, which is 25.5 inches. So that's on the medium. Yeah, and which won't fit me. Oh dear. So this is also a medium. So I've got two mediums, that's it. And then again, exactly the same. So let's see what the difference is with a large. Come here. There you go. Silver thread. What the hell's that doing in there? Oh, on a different chair tonight, on the missus's chair. So I've nicked her chair for the stream, which is extremely rare. Right. So here's a large, which I think would fit me if I lost a couple of stone, which I am in process of doing, trust me. Slowly, but I'm getting back on it again. So yeah, exact same thing. No differences. Not like Fantastic Mass where you got difference there and difference here. And there you go. Right. So let's measure from there to there again. Just see what the main measurement is. I can't remember what the bloody last one was now. So 51 centimetres, which equates to 20 inches. Again, just trying to give you an idea of size. From the neckline is 70 centimetres down, which is 27.5 inches. Bloody hell. So I think at a push I might fit this one. But yeah, I don't know. So the question goes to the chat. Is we have 2 heat activated mugs to give away, and for the moment personally I'm going to keep a medium and a large aside, maybe for people that come on the stream to show their collections. So if somebody was to come in the stream within the next month or whatever, I say okay, you've got a choice of a medium or a large hoodie, whereas the other side of it, we can just ask for suggestions on the chat live right now and say, look, what do you think we should do or I should do as a website to give away 2 heat activated Paramount Scream mugs and a medium and a large hoodie. You know, what do we do? Let's have a look. Would love a large, yeah. Again, I was only sent a total of 4 hoodies, so it's not like I've got a box of 24 and I can pick and give out to whoever. But yeah, what do you think we should do? Contest wise, lucky dip, just put names in a hat, you know, what should we do to give them away? Should I just get a spinning wheel on the screen like I did in the past? When we had the charity raffle just over a year ago, I had an application, a browser source as they call it, on the streaming software, and we got a spinning wheel onto the stream on the main screen and put all the names on the spinning wheel, spun the wheel, and it selected a winner. So we could always do that. But yeah, there's not much to give away, but it's real stuff and it's rare stuff, and basically it's just what I've been sent. So 2 mugs, 2 tops, 2 other tops in reserve for streams with regards to people coming on to show their collection. So again, medium and large is all I was ever sent. There's no double XL, there's no triple XL, there's no XL, there's no small, you know, it's just medium and large hoodies, and the mugs obviously, which you saw earlier, heat activated, which is very nice when you see it, you know, in person, so to speak. You could do a raffle with proceeds going to charity for Fun World. I don't mind a bit of charity, but on this occasion I want to make it a little more simple. So it's just a case of we do whatever we do and then not have to faff around, because it took ages to get that bloody check over to USA. A Twitter giveaway, but a lucky dip or spinning wheel would be nice for people who are here in the street. Yeah, I want something where people who are there live watching get the benefit. So if you made the effort to come and listen to this prick talk live, then you've got a little benefit of maybe winning, rather than someone that comes, no offence to anyone that watches these back later on, but I'd rather it be a live thing where somebody wins as they're watching, rather than like last time we did a charity raffle, had a spinning wheel. The chap wasn't even here online, he wasn't watching, he was busy working, which is, you know, it's normal, it's fine, that's life. But yeah, I'd love to do something where the people that are currently watching, there's your chance. We'll spin that wheel. There you go, live on stream. We know you're watching. You've just won a hoodie. You just won a mug, you know. But again, these items are rare. So these were sent to me as Daryl Dodge asked earlier. I don't know if he's still here. I think he may be. Hope you're still there, Daryl. But these were sent to me from the Paramount UK partner, and they just said, look, you know, we can see you got a tweet and a website, etc. Twitter. Blah 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 blah. You know, do you want stuff for giveaways, or is that not in your interest? I says, oh no, it's always in my interest if we can do it right, and that fans can get stuff that we can't get easily. So even as of this date, I've not got any posters whatsoever with the film. No standees. You go to the cinema, there's nothing. There's no standees for any film. There's no quad posters on the counters like there used to be for any film. Both the two individual aisles of the showcase cinemas near me, it was just blank aisle one side, blank aisle the other. Screen was down the bottom of the left aisle, the rest of the films are down the right aisle. And there was not one standee for any film at all. And Douglas Little earlier, I had a chat with him. Did you not get a standee from the cinema? I was like, no, I'm not even seeing the standee. So our experience over here is not the best, unfortunately, in the cinemas. I didn't even see a goddamn poster around the outside of the building to say now showing. I've seen nothing. I believe in the Cineworld in Nottingham Centre there's a poster or two. I don't know if there's a standee, maybe. But in the showcase, because we've got Cineworld or Showcase here, that's all we've got. There is one other smaller cinema, but I'm not sure if they're showing it at the bottom of what's called Derby Road in Nottingham. But even then, if you park your car around that area, you might not come back to any wheels on it. So, you know, you don't want to go there, enjoy a film, and come back to see you bloody stranded. Oh, I don't know. No. Oh, hello, Dowie. Yeah, still here. He's still here. But aside from that, yeah, it's like, what do we do to give these things away? So maybe we'll do a spinning wheel next time and just get them gone like that. So 2 mugs and a medium top and a large top I'll put immediately available for next time. And then if somebody comes on stream and wants to show their collection via a Skype call, which we've done in the past. So if you want to do your collector's Skype call, come on to this stream, talk to me, show what mask you've got, show what's in your collection, then we'll probably just offer you the chance of a medium or a large hoodie. And then we'll do a spinning wheel for the mugs or something. I don't know, just something, you know. We'll do a spinning wheel for any item, basically. But yeah, hello Screen Ghost. Let me just get these out of the way. But yeah, they're nice tops, quality thick tops. You won't go cold in them, not too easily anyway. But yeah, so this is what they come in. Big box. I was like, God, how many mugs you put in there? And there's like 4. I'm like, come on. And then there's 4 tops. Most of the contents of this is bloody bubble wrap. And yeah, there was, I believe these are still available on the Serial Killer website for the UK. But yeah, we got extra of these. Without the ring light ruining it. So this particular one will be going to Nate. And this one, which is how it came, as in not properly sealed, although it doesn't take anything away from it. This one is currently an extra, and I believe on the Serial Killer website they're still available. So remember, £8.95 a box, almost £9 a box for Strawberries and Scream. Almost. I'm going to show you something. You'll like this. You'll like this. Just give me a second there. what's it called? There we go. Right. We've got it. Let me see if I can hear this. I don't know if the stream can hear this. I might have to add some sound in. Not that you're gonna. In fact, we don't need sound on this. I'll just let you see. So, you'll like this. I thought of this instantly the other day when I was eating the cereal. So this. Hang on. So this is about the best description I've got. If you purchase this cereal or eat this cereal, or if you got two boxes keeping one sealed and one that you want to eat, then this is very similar to how you'll be when you're eating it, whether you got a lot of milk or not a lot of milk. But watch how he eats this. This is exactly like the cereal. You're looking at it, look, what the fuck? Right, I'm sure copyright's going to kick my arse now. That's what it's like when you're eating the cereal. Honestly, no word of a lie. That's what it's like when you're eating the cereal. You can put half a pint of milk on it and let it soak in. You can put a little bit of milk on it, and that's just your preference. But honestly, I thought I was going to blow bubbles with it in the end. It's tough to eat. It took me about 15 minutes to eat one bowl. I mean, I ate all of the cereal, which is 300 grams, not all in one go, over a couple of days. And yeah, that's very similar to how you could look when eating the cereal, if you decide to eat the cereal. Oh, what's this? You touched on it a little with Charlie, but can you tell us more about the gold shroud masks? I think we could try to fit into one of those tops. Post pics when you... Yeah, post pictures when you try that, Douglas, yeah. I don't know, the large isn't... I mean, I've put on weight since lockdown, and trust me, the large is going to be a squeeze on me, but I didn't want to strain the graphics. So I didn't even try. But I can lose weight, and I will lose weight, and I will keep a large for myself. Because, again, I've had sod all else from the film. I've got nothing from the film. I mean, the cereal was the cereal, but, you know, no posters, no popcorn holders, no drinks cups, no nothing. USA gets spoilt, simple. UK, we don't get spoilt with regards to what's available in cinemas, or just something, even if you have to buy it, we just don't get that choice here, you know, it's shit. Alright. What's that? Hang on. Oh, God's sake. Saying that. That's not far off. Laptop. Oh dear. Okay, so he wants a little bit of a story. He can have a little bit of a story. Yeah, Woozy here. Yeah, just give me a message later. Alright. When people ask for information, I'll normally give them the information and tell the story or whatever it is. So, especially when I know they've not really been in the stream before and heard the story. So anyone that knows this information, I'm about to say I apologise, and you may be getting bored and dozing off to sleep, which I can fully understand. But as it's been asked, I'll just give a brief explanation. So these gold masks were experimental and tester / sample masks. So for Daryl in the chat, Daryl Dodge, That's the point. Darryl, did you get that mask I sent you? I never heard back, come to think of it. I hope you got your mask. I think you did, didn't you? So, we'll keep it on this time. Alright. So in 2013, it was the 50th anniversary of Fun World as a company. Obviously they started 1963. 2013 was the 50th year. RJ Torbett, being RJ Torbett, said to himself, I wonder what gold hooded Ghostface mask would look like because it's the 50th colour. Okay, so he got onto whatever factory it was and said, look, you know, I want this mask in this blah blah. You know, he gave him the description of what he wanted, and they made what he wanted in extremely limited number. So I believe this is one of the first ones. So he phones up the factory, emails and whatever he does. I don't know. May have to ask him on the upcoming interview, which we'll tell you a little bit more about after I've gone through these, which won't take long. So 2013's approaching. RJ thinks, yeah, let's test some masks. Let's see how they look. So he has a deluxe hood made in this gold shiny material, which is basically like a spandex, and this is a one-of-one made. So a gold hood with a white raised stamp EU mask with a pointy nose in this case, not like the one we saw earlier. The other one was a smaller nose. So again, 2 moulds of raised EU stamps. So he had this made, looked at it, and he's like, nah, I don't like that. And he did this. Tossed it to one side. So I believe this was the second mask. I could be wrong. I'd have to ask him, which I could do on Saturday morning. Anyway, he then says to himself at a different time, I wonder what a gold hood mask would look like with a flesh colour mask in it. Or what he secondly thought of as a rose colour sort of mask. So this is meant to be like a flesh, sort of rosish, more a flesh tone mask. So again, same style hood, same gold spandex. This is one-of-one as well. So he looks at it, okay, yeah, that don't look too bad. Tosses it to one side. I don't know. He just has these things made. So thirdly, he thinks, well, 50th anniversary gold, why don't I try a gold on gold? So again, email, phone call, factory, whatever. Gold on gold, gold on gold. Yeah, okay. So this is the different raised stamp EU mould. Smaller nose, less pointy. Not that you're going to really care this time. So at first, 5 of these were done. Further down the line in 2015, I don't know why, again, you know, 2 years after the anniversary, because none of these ever got used for anything, ever. Didn't even have header tags put on them, weren't even punctured, you know, for the barbs to go through. Weren't even any holes put into them to be tagged. Anyway, at first, for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure the story was he had 5 done, and then 2 years later it was the Texas Frightmare 2015 convention event, whatever you want to call it, and he had another 4 done. So at first these were 5 in total, then they were 9 in total. A bit of an odd number, but that's how many of these actually exist. So the 2 previous were one-of-one masks. They're the only ones in the world. From Fun World at least. I do know of some fans that have copied them with white masks and gold hoods. If you see any of them fans, then that's fine, they made them themselves, but they are not genuine Fun Worlds. They're genuine Fun World masks, but with obviously material they've sourced, which is not a bad thing. It's one way they can sort of own something similar, because these are one-of-one. But yeah, this ended up being 1 of 9. And when RJ attended the Texas Frightmare 2015 convention, which I believe was May 2015, I think he took 4 or 5 of these and put them into some sort of raffle giveaway, and he did a couple of them on Twitter as a giveaway. I got this as a Twitter giveaway because RJ likes to hear poems, So some fans will say, "Oh, do me a poem. I want to hear a poem." They'll do a poem, and this is what they could end up winning. 4 fans won these. I was one of the fans, and yeah, the other 2 just a different story with how I attained them. So quite a bit over time. I'll help RJ out with stuff if he needs help. I don't go emailing him say, "RJ, what do you need? What do you need? Can I kiss your ass?" Now and again an email will come, "I need your help with something, can you help me?" And whatever it is, I'll try, and we'll see whatever we can do. So on odd occasion a box would arrive from Funworld. On one occasion with a couple of the masks, this was shoved in there. This was actually unwanted by fans. You're probably thinking, what? Seriously? Yes, this was unwanted. So in 2014 this went to a charity auction based in the UK by a friend of mine called Dean Maynard. Okay, this charity auction went on, nobody bidded on it. He says, "What do I do with the mask?" I says, "I'll send it back, I'll give it to RJ." So I think he sent it back to me, then I boxed it up, sent it back to RJ. RJ put it back in his office. So this was unwanted in 2014, year after its creation. At a different time, shortly after that, for whatever reason, I don't know the story of this, but RJ sent this to Greece, to a Greek fan, of course. The Greek fan had some interest. So the Greek fan then sent this back to RJ. So twice it's been out of Funworld. No one wanted it, no one bidded on it. Auctions. I don't know where these auctions were, because I never saw them. Even the UK one, I don't think I linked to it properly. I don't think I did. I'll have to check my archives on my site for that. But point is, this was unwanted in UK with an auction. It was unwanted in Greece in an auction, and it got sent back to Funworld. And one random day, when RJ was sending a box over here, which I believed may have had the Resurrection mask in, I can't remember, but he sent a box over and that was chucked in. I says, "RJ, that gold hood with a flesh mask." "Yeah, nobody wanted it. I thought you'd make it a good home." I was like, "Okay." I said, "Yeah, I'll give it a good home." So it ended up with me. And then, yeah, later down the line with this one, I got this from the Twitter raffle. But this is a little more special in a way. This one was when, in 2013, and again, people have heard this before, that have seen the stream before, and I'm sorry to repeat it. But for Darryl in the chat, he doesn't know this story. So in 2013, me and the missus, it was 10 years together, basically. We never had an holiday. So we went to New York, and 3 years before, RJ said, "Look, if you're ever in New York, you let me know and I'll give you a tour of Funworld." I was like, "Oh, okay." So of course, you want to take him up on it because it's never offered. So when I met him and went to his office, of all the places, his office, Jesus, I wouldn't mind rummaging around there for a few hours. The stuff you'd find, honestly, Ghostface related. So in the office, he chucked this at me. He says, "What do you think?" I was like, "What?" I said, "What's this?" I didn't know at the time. And he said, "Oh, I had it made, 50 years of Funworld, I didn't like it." I was like, "Bloody hell." I says, "Well, yeah, interesting, raised EU stamp." He's like, "Raised what?" Like, "Raised EU stamp." I knew them molds. And "Would you like to have it?" I says, "What?" And he says, "Would you like to have it?" It's like, shit. And I said, "Well, no." I says, "I don't want anything for free." You feel guilty, you feel horrible. I was like, "No, I don't want to just take it." And I says, "Well, I know, Audrey, you like your charities, don't you? Your donations." So went through the American money, got $50. I says, "Here, I'll take the $50. Give it to some charity that you want to give it to." I says, "Here's the cash." "No. I says, no. I says, $50. Call it for the mask. I'll happily take the mask with the $50 heading over to you. And you put it to whatever charity you want to put it." Okay. I was like, okay. So, in a way, a $50 mask. And that's how I ended up with this. But this was the first of the gold hoods I got. As I say, the flesh mask a couple of years later, when no one seemed to want it, just literally chucked in a box because he wanted it to go to a good home. And then this, the year after, for the Twitter contest, whatever it was at the time, poem contest. So there's your story on the golds. How was that unwanted? Yeah, I know. But the thing is the Greek fan, I don't even know who the Greek fan is. I don't even know where it was meant to be auctioned. I don't know whether it was on a Greek website, whether there's a Screamer Ghostface Greek site. I've never seen one, never known of one. I was like, where the hell was this being auctioned? Did anyone ever know about it, you know? Same with the UK one. I was like, where was he auctioning the damn thing? Again, I'd have to check my own website archive, because I think there's some 2014 records or articles on my site that link to it. But again, no one was bothered. It wasn't known of. It was a reject sample mass, you know. He had it made and tossed it to one side, not in a nasty way. It was just like, you know, he wanted to see how they'd look. Didn't look how he wanted them to look, so he didn't want to do anything with them. Didn't want to mass produce and didn't want to tag them. So they're just mass with 0 tags, 0 labels inside, just a signature inside. So here's your confirmation. So you can see that, one of a kind. RJ Torbett signed it there. So, one of one. Again, I've explained this, but I'll just show you the proof. This is a bit harder to see because it's a bit yellower inside and it's a silver pen. But again, you see the one of a kind there? And RJ signed it. I say, RJ, if you're going to sign it back of the mouth, because if it seeps through, it doesn't, you know, go into the colour of the mass. But silver pen's a bit different on this one. Whereas the other one, he signed it with a black Sharpie, I think. Can hardly see that damn thing. There you go. But yeah, one of a kind. I don't know what this one says. Oh, it just says that this was number 1. I never remembered that it said that inside, actually. So that was just number 1 out of 9. Normally he either puts one of a kind or one of whatever amount was made, but this was actually 1 of 9. So apparently this was the first gold on gold. So other fans do own these. I don't know anyone, or do I know? In fact, I know one other fan that's got one of these, but the other 7, I've got no idea whatsoever. They don't really publicise it or post online if they have been doing. I've got no clue who owns them. Oh dear, okay. But yes, Meggie there in the chat. Meggie was attended there, but I think Nate was there as well, wasn't he, Meggie? Yeah, May of 2015 was when Texas Frightmare took place, a fun event. Just made it to the stream, what's happening? Hello, School Splitter. Nice to hear that, says Martin Bow. I remember seeing one of your vids of the tour on some streets in New York. Yeah, there was a brief video put online. I think it's still on there somewhere. But yeah, most of my footage with the missus in New York, I mean, I don't know, it's weird, you know, when you've never been a place, and me, I like my video cameras and to film stuff wherever, with regards to places you go and locations. But I almost ruined my own holiday in a way, because everywhere I went I had a bloody camera in my hand on this special motion bracket, so it was, instead of walking along and getting your footage like that, bumping up and down, it was like it was gliding with this thing I had called a motion something, I forget what it's called. This special mount your camera goes on, it's almost like a mini Steadicam, the mount, I think it was a motion mount or something. I remember various people in New York, hey, what's that? I was like, what's that? What? The camera? Like, what's that thing? Is that a GoPro? I was like, no, it's not a GoPro, it's a Sony camera. Like, what's that thing you're holding it on? I was like, well, it's a motion mount thing, you know, it was hard to explain. And it had a label on the side. I used to just show them the label, say, look, there's a website on there, if you want one, go and order one. And they're actually made in Nottingham, the UK, so made in my hometown. Yeah, motion something, I forget what the name is. But yeah, many Americans inquisitive as to the camera mount and why I was filming, what I was doing. I was like, well, I'm filming, I'm in New York, never been before. I went to Long Island and Port Jefferson, which is where I originally met RJ. And God, the attention that camera got. And plus I had my ghostface.co.uk top, which is on back of the chair. And all throughout the week on my website stats, the stats went up for people visiting the site, because I think because I was wearing my hoodie top. Everyone was seeing it across my chest. And the stats went up. I was like, yeah, advertising. And yeah, we finished off. We had 11 days there. We had 7 in New York and the last 4 in Port Jefferson, which was closer to Funworld, basically. And yeah, day before we went back, went to Fun World, went to RJ's office, met a few staff. I can't remember how many staff I met, only 3 or 4, couple downstairs, couple on the upstairs. I love your accent. I was like, oh, do you? I was like, yeah, tell the missus that. We're used to it, you know, we don't know. But yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. And RJ being RJ, how are you getting back to the airport? I says, oh, we're flying from JFK, we're getting a taxi. No. I said, what? What's the matter? He says, you're not going back. I'm not going to try and do the accent because I can't. He says, you're not going back in a taxi. I says, what we're meant to do? He says, no. And he literally pulled over in the car because we was driving back to the hotel when he said that. He says, how are you getting back to the airport? I says, taxi, like $140 or something from Port Jefferson, Long Island to JFK. And he's like, no. And he pulled over and he made a call to a company. And this company was a bloody limo company, for God's sake. I said, what the hell? He wanted it to be special, you know. I was like, shit. I said, no. I said, look, $140, the taxi will do it, you know. Don't worry about it. He just kept making me feel guilty. No. I'll get you something different for the same price. You do the 140 and it'll be fine. Like, what? Anyway, next thing you know, the phone rings because there was no answer, and it's this person ringing him back. Oh, what's the problem? Yeah, what do you need? And yeah, he got a bloody limo to take us from Port Jefferson, Long Island, to bloody JFK. God almighty. While it was nice, Jesus, I felt so fucking guilty for that, you know. I was sent back to JFK in a bleeding limo. I've never been in a limo before, not really. In fact, I've been in one limo once. It was a friend's wedding years ago. And they had a limo to take him to the airport. And my other mate said, hey, they all knew me for Ghostface and the mask, and I loved the films and that. And I had a costume and mask always in my car close by to play tricks on people, and a fake knife, you know, like a bloody knife. And they said, oh yeah, just before they go in the limo to go to the airport and on the honeymoon, get in, scare them. And they were filming it. And I got in this limo and I was, you know, I could see him outside, bloody hugging everyone, kissing them goodbye, saying see you later. And I was just waiting to pounce as Ghostface. I'd managed to get in without them clocking me. You know, I'd had help. And yeah, I pounced out, gave them a heart attack, and they died there and then got buried a week later. They did. Gave them a heart attack, they died. But no, in all seriousness, I gave them a fright, and, you know, they jumped back, they knew it was me, and, you know, it was a good memory. Aside from that, that was probably the only limo I'd ever been in. And yeah, next thing you know, he's sending us back to JFK in a goddamn limo. And the driver was nice as well, you know. He's like, oh, we got a telly, we got a bar. I was like, I don't drink, you know. No use for a bar with me, mate. And it was just, I just felt 100% guilty after that. So whenever he need help, I ask him, you know, if you need help, let me know. And, you know, I help him out wherever possible. And part of the helping him out has resulted in the odd mass like this arriving on my doorstep. But, yeah, honestly, there's a lot of mass in this little room and even in the collection in the loft that got a story linked to them. But the gold mass, yeah, they are special because of what they was meant to be representing, which was Fun World's 50th. But also from the side of the, you know, the white mass was when I met him. This one was from a contest, and this one just couldn't obviously get anyone that wanted it. So again, I know it's hard to believe, but I just remember thinking, people on these auctions, why didn't they bid, you know? What was up with a gold mask with a flesh colour mask on it, you know, gold hood mask with a flesh colour mask on it? What was the problem? I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, is it? Just meant to be like a pinky rosy colour. Bear in mind I got the RGBs of the PC at the side, which are rainbow coloured. But yeah, I mean, it's not the worst mask. But no one wanted it. No one was bidding. So, as I say, it went back to New York twice, and then he just literally chucked it in a box one day, which I've seen him do. And I was like, oh yeah, we can have it, yeah. He'll give it a good home. So I ended up with the 3 different types. But as I say, the gold on gold, there's another 8 of them out there. It's just the other 2, they're just one of ones. Let's have a look. Oh dear. Right. Let's have a look. Yes, Nate and I both were there. Yeah, I thought you was. Hello, Mr. Jamil. How you doing? Still got your sparkle costume here, mate. Come on, get on it. Which I have. I remember seeing one of streets in New York. Hello, Benzo Puppet. Not saying what you normally say. There's normally another word after that, isn't there? Really appreciate these vids. That's okay, Eric. But yeah, get marked up. They died, didn't they? I can see the LOL. No, but I'll tell you what, if that ever happened, you'd feel so guilty, wouldn't you? You imagine, how did they die? Oh, someone lunged at him with a ghost face mask. What kind of stands do you use for those gold masks? They're not stands, they're just empty cordial bottles with a bit of water in the bottom. And I put a black sock over them so when you look through the eyes, you don't really see the plastic of the bottle. So if you see in the background of them now, they just look like black eyes. It's just a black sock on top of a bottle. But apart from that, yeah, we're going to have to come up with a spinning wheel for the next stream, which I've got to look into because I know the software does it. I've changed software recently, so I've got to make sure the newer software has that option, which I'm pretty sure it does. But yeah, the Paramount mugs. We'll have a couple of these up for grabs. Just in case anyone's here a bit later into the stream, like School Splitter and Benzo Puppet. Yeah. Still wet from early, look. But yeah, very nice mugs. I mean, look at that. I fit my whole hand in that handle. I've got big hands. So yeah, blood splatter down here. And it goes all the way around with a blood splatter, and then a knife comes down here. But anyone just joining the stream in the recent minutes, I advise you to watch this back after finishing and just go probably, I don't know, 15-20 minutes in, I'm guessing, and you'll see this with hot water in, heat activated, and you'll see it in its full glory. I would do it again, but I've took the kettle back downstairs earlier. So yeah, but it all heat activates with a knife coming down and blood splatter all the way around. And on this side, the blood splatter is more prominent, comes down from the top of the mug down, whereas in the middle it's just all dotted about. But very nice mugs. Good quality, good quality. What do I think about the unofficial mask from that person online, I'll say. That person online is on very dangerous ground if they continue to do what they do. So, while somebody out there has created viper masks, crappy devil masks, crappy viper masks, crappy viper masks, crappy devil masks, because devils are not flexible masks, they're solid, hard PU plastic. You know that. Crappy zombie masks and crappy EU masks and crappy scary movie types. They need to watch their step very much, because anyone cloning masks, particularly off a Fun World original mask, is not good. So I can only assume maybe there's some contact to be made soon, I don't know. But yeah, I have seen the masks listed. These were mentioned before last stream. Yeah, you're cloning Fun World masks and selling them, then basically you're making money off something that's not yours. Plus the cloning of the mask is a big no-no. You shouldn't be doing that. Whoever's doing that shouldn't be doing that. I'm not the law, I'm not Fun World's officer, I'm not anything of any authority, but honestly, people that make masks off real Fun World masks and then start selling them, you're going to cause trouble for yourself. So we had fake versions of this, fake versions of zombies, fake versions of every single scary movie type made by Fun World, fake EU stamps, and even, unfortunately, a flexible devil mask, which looks like a piece of crap. Devils, I've always wondered what they'd be like as flexible masks, but not the way that other person's making them. Jesus, it's just a mess. So, yes, it's not good. And I should hope that there's going to be some contact made with regards to why they're doing it and what they think they're doing in the first place, because you shouldn't be doing that, whoever that person is. Aside from that, let's go to the browser and let's make you aware of the latest. So, if you already have handmade by robots collectible figures in your possession, it's more than likely you've got every type, among fans I know of, you've probably got every type possible. I've just clicked the wrong thing there. Let's just get Ghostface on his own. And let's zoom in a little bit for the stream. So there you go. So, handmade by robots, I believe, have got plans for other variants coming soon. I'm sure many people have got the minis, which is this singular metallic green egg here. You've obviously got the set of 4 minis, which is a white, a silver, I believe like a green glowy mask, and obviously the pink. Let's have a look on the opposite side of that. Yeah, it is the pink, yeah. Yeah. Okay. The metallic green was a convention exclusive, but again, you can still buy that here. So $19.95 there, $24.95 for the set of 4 minis, $5.95 for the singular green mini, as you can easily see, I'm sure. The pink Ghostface, yep, there you go, $13.95. The standard first one, the white Ghostface, $13.95. And I believe this is coming, is it next month? This says coming soon. I think it's end of February, March time this may be coming. You can't pre-order, which is a shame. But there you go. This will be the newest Handmade by Robots figure. Soon to come. Soon to come. Looks really nice in the bright fluorescent green there. I'll be after a couple of them, definitely. But yeah, at the moment, this is what the range consists of. So the eggs, it's weird that there's just one singular egg and then a pack of 4, but you know, is what it is. Metallic green, fluorescent pink, original white, and fluorescent green coming in the future. I'd love to think there hopefully be an orange fluorescent in the future, because that would obviously complete the set with regards to the vintage masks. But yeah. Hang on a minute. I've seen these fake masks on eBay for £100. Feel bad for whoever falls for it. Yeah, well, we're trying to get the word out, but some people delete posts off Facebook as well, which don't help. First time I've been late in a while. I watch it in the morning. That's okay, Christian. That's alright. There's no time when you're meant to be here. It's just you get here when you get here. It's simple as that. Vince Hopkins, feel free to show the fake devil mask I posted on your Facebook group. Show how crappy it is, and the seller wanted 50 quid for it. I'd rather not, because that'll just get their crappy mask on my stream, and I don't want it on my stream. Not in a stroppy way, but why should I publicise a piece of shit? At the end of the day, if you see a crappy looking devil mask that definitely will tell you from the picture it's flexible, and that the horns bend inwards because it's that flexible, then yeah, it's Ghostface Devil having a bad day, but it's also a fake Ghostface Devil having a bad day. But yeah, you can't really mistake it. But if you go on eBay and see a devil mask listed where the horns just aren't pointing outwards like that and they're falling into themselves, you know you've got the right mask. And it'll also be listed, as Vince says, £50. It ain't worth 50p. I don't know, Benzo. I don't know if he'll answer that. I don't know if he'll want to even go over that as a topic. I can only see what he says when I next speak to him. What else did we have? Blah, 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 blah. So, as we go... Yeah. So... We have Mad About Horror, obviously, that have ordered the 2021 stock. If you do look at this Deck the Halls seasonal shop, then there you go. These are also people that are awaiting the 2021 Halloween UK stock. So again, just as an example on this, the top left hand corner there, the white ghost face, that is basically an ultra white mask. So not the reshoot that's portrayed in the stock image, this is just advertising an ultra white mask. Obviously the Viper, the Scary Movies and the Devil. Viper and the Devil are DVD, as in Dead by Daylight, and same with the Scorch. But yeah, the USA flag is a plastic mask. Costume is already long gone, and yeah, back in stock soon. It says, you see, look, 25th anniversary Scream movie mask. Back in stock soon is an understatement, because I don't believe anything is going to be soon at this rate. And then yeah, if you go to the category of Scream on Mad About Horror, you've got this shake action figure. You've got the funny plush 8-inch figure. So one figure 16-inch, one's 8-inch. You got the Mesco Roto plush, which is the big son of a bitch. It's £85 there almost. Good quality figure. In stock is also the figure, the NECA figure with the interchangeable heads. You've got the I forget the name of the company that make this now. The Killer Knife, which is was it Rubber Johnny's? I think it is the distributor for that, known in the UK. You got a Stab hanging decoration. You got Woodsboro City Limit hanging decoration, and again the same with this. Again, this is all these people order from the same UK distributor. Many people keep asking, why is Mad About Horror this? Why is this like that? It's nothing to do with the websites holding stock. It's the customs trading standards that holds the stock. So when it does get out of trading standards limbo, if it ever does, it then goes to the distributor. Then the distributor does exactly that. Distributes to either me, Mad About Horror, this Deck the Halls website, whoever else that orders them. Some people don't always understand that for some reason. But yeah, so again, Scorch, Viper Mask, bloody USA flag. You know, pre-order because we've still not got the bloody stock. Then you've got the obviously the Brandon James customs here. Sideshow figure, if you want to pre-order it there. Obviously they're waiting on more stock. City Limit sign, which is a lot bigger than obviously the hanging decoration. And just page 2. I've not been on this little page for a little while. But yeah, DVD Devil, City Limit variants, a blood spattered one and a clean one. The Tombstone, which I've actually got behind me to the side of me, collector's edition set. This is one of the things, or one of a few items that have still not been seen anywhere in the world. So the collector set, it wasn't originally coming to the UK. We wasn't getting it. The only reason we was getting this on Mad About Horror's website was because of solely Mad About Horror. So people thinking, oh, Mad About Horror's holding the stock. No, they're not. But in this particular instance of the voice changer and the deluxe mask and knife set with the 25th anniversary Sparkle Hood mask, this was Mad About Horror reaching out to American suppliers and actually getting success, which we're of course still waiting on because of the shipping delays. But the collector set, as you see here in the middle, the only way you can get it in the future via an American supplier via Mad About Horror is that way. So it says here, notify when back in stock. Obviously maybe do that, and then as soon as they get it off the American supplier, not the UK customs, we'll have to see. But yeah, the collector set and the voice changer, not been seen much among fans. More so the collector set. I believe few fans have got the voice changer. But the collector set, the hen's teeth of items for 2021 was a collector set, because no sod got the supplies in time. And then yeah, costume, couple more Brandon James, 25th anniversary mask, and then the Toonie Terrors, which is currently out of stock on there. But you know, could be worse. At least some things we've been able to see. So yeah, so just to probably finish off then. So yeah, currently these things, all of the UK stock, all of these are still not too good. But on this particular one, it says 15 plus up the top. The USA flag mask. I mean, bloody hell. How is that going to mess up a kid? It's aimed at kids. What's... Again, even on the sample tag, adult costume accessory, 15 years and up, recommended. Yeah. So yeah, after Saturday, this goes back to distributor. Same with this, and unfortunately, same with this. The sparkly. So what's going on Saturday then? Well, we'll finish off now. There you go. Right then. So for the first time in a very long time, this Saturday will mark sort of like a personal milestone for myself, because we've got something that fans have been waiting for, which is not merchandise, but it's an interview. So for those not in the know, and for those even in the know, this Saturday will mark the occasion of the time where I'm going to interview RJ on a video call via a Zoom meeting. So this video call will take place Saturday morning, and it's strictly between me and him only. Okay, so the last time I believe RJ was ever filmed and on camera and, you know, people saw it, was the Still Screaming documentary in 2011 by Anthony Maisie, or Marzi, or however you meant to pronounce. I believe it's Maisie. So Anthony Maisie made Still Screaming documentary. There was also another documentary at the time by a chap called Lighter, I believe his name is, Velasco, and that was Scream something else after the title. I think was it Scream the True Story or something? But there was two main documentaries out in 2011. Anthony Maisie's included interviews with RJ Torbett and Alan Geller, of course, of Fun World. Alan, now, as of this time, is number 1 of Fun World, because sadly we lost Stanley in recent time. Of course, which is never nice. But yeah, Stanley was number 1, Alan was number 2. As of now, Alan's number 1. You know, head of the family now, so to speak. I believe he's got a couple of daughters as well. I don't know the full history of the Gellers. But yeah, Stanley was a nice man from what I always saw and heard about him. And Alan was always good as well. Again, what I saw and heard about him. I never met the chap when I went to Fun World. He wasn't there. I think Alan was actually in China when I went to Fun World and met RJ. And I'm not sure where Stanley was. I think he was at home at the time. Again, you know, I got to meet RJ, got to be in the office. I've met a few of the other staff, and I was happy just doing that. And it was nice, you know, it's a memory that will stay with me. So the last time, I believe, was 2011 when RJ was filmed and interviewed. So that is about to change this Saturday. So this Saturday we Zoom meeting between each other, completely private, no interaction from anyone else. There is a lot, and I do mean a lot, of questions which he'll be answering, which is nice, because it's not going to be question and then nothing. Oh, I can't answer that, I can't this, or there may be limitations on some questions, I don't know. But I do know for the most part that questions are going to be asked and they're mainly going to be answered. So, example, RJ, fantastic faces. What about them? I'm just guessing. Yeah, many people like fantastic faces. Could they ever come back? Let's see what he says. RJ, scary movie mess. What about them? Yeah. For years, the Stones, Smiley and Wassup have been made. Whatever happened to the killer? Let's see what he says. Yeah. RJ, what do you think of the new film? What's the process like with Paramount Pictures compared to the other studio? Let's see what he says, you know. Just examples I'm giving here. I've still got a... bear in mind there's about 20 questions, and I've got all these as well. I've got another list of... you can't even see them. There you go. There's more to be added on, you know, which he'll ask when I answer them. Some of them are which he suggested himself. Others are what I want to know. Like I ask him about the silver chrome in the trailer, you know. I ask him about the sparkle mask and costumes and the fact that they listen to the fans and the EU stamps returned. 2022 items, I'll be asking him about the pumpkin Ghostface, the Pride Ghostface. Maybe even the Screamer mask that Clive, you know, did a deal with. There's all sorts of bloody questions to ask. We're going to ask the question from I can't remember whether it's from Wade or Joe, but there was a question of what was it like in the times at Fun World when it went from Fantastic and Fearsome Faces sort of normal mass production compared to when Screen came out and then the mass production. What was the difference between production before and production after with regards to demand because of the film. See what he says about that. Whether he shows us anything that no one's seen yet, I do not know. I think there's going to be a backdrop on his camera, so I'm not sure if we're going to see the office or not. I don't think so. But he is specifically going on Saturday morning to the office at Fun World to talk and do this interview, which he suspects himself as being well over an hour. So you're going to have some good run time. So we will see, and we'll see how it comes out. I shall then be editing it and put it on its own little overlay and background, a bit like this stream. And you'll all get to see and enjoy it and see what he answers to some of the questions, or all the questions that are in the edit he'll be answering. So we'll see. Let's have a look. What's this? I've read collectors state that the fakes are better than the 25th anniversary mask, paint job, shape and shroud. I wouldn't know, I've not seen one. Is the USA flag mask hard plastic? Yes, it is hard plastic, yes. Excited for the interview, Horror PM? Yes, that mask is hard plastic, said Kyle. That's awesome, can't wait for the interview. Did you not know about it, Meggie? I thought everyone knew. I don't know, but no, you know now though. You know now, that's okay. Can't wait for the. Thanks, Kyle. I have to go pick up my dog from the vet. Awesome stream. Hope your dog's all good, Meggie. Sorry if I've just missed that there. But yeah, have fun Saturday. We will. It'll be good. I'll be recording myself from a video camera behind the screens, and I'll be actually screen recording via my graphics card function that it has to actually record RJ's responses and his video. But yeah, take it easy, Maggie. I wish we could get an official Fun World documentary of history and interviews, employees, and creator of Ghostface. It's funny how people keep thinking that person created Ghostface. You know what, I don't know the full history, but maybe one day stories will come out. I've been told this time and time again over many years. At the right time, apparently stories are going to come out. Maybe these stories are going to set some of the fans that believe what they believe, they'll set them into the standard that they should be believing. To say that there was other versions of a mask like Ghostface before, I don't know. I don't like getting into it. It's not my business. I don't know all the facts. All I know is that one day in the future, whether it's sooner or later, possibly later, that more facts and more stories are going to end up coming out at one point. And this would hopefully cement the history a little bit more with regards to creation and sculptors and moulds and whatever else. But as we said on this stream many times, it's just unfortunate that the person that worked with Alan Geller, that was named Mr. Fock, that's F-O-K, I found out that I said this on the stream not too long ago, probably a month or so ago. Sadly, Mr. Fock had passed away. But I was really hoping that if he'd not passed away, that we could try and get some information and even try and understand a little bit more about the earlier moulds of the Fantastics and, how they was, what they was, and the wear and tear on them, and, the fact they apparently became unusable, and what they did to, make it as close as possible to the first version, which is what we've always been told, hence the Generation 2 masks, that later ended up with Fearsome Faces tags on the top of them, But again, I know a lot of stuff personally, but I don't know everything. And even all the fans, as one massive group, we all don't know everything. And I don't think we all ever will. We haven't got that magic mystery person or a factory employee that knows every piece of detail possible about every single mould and how it broke or how it worn or why they changed it or, why there was dimples, why there was multi-dots. We don't know. We never will. At the end of the day, mask moulds are created And again, even over time, generations of mass, generations of factories, generations of molds, they all change over time. What normally happens, the progress of time, yeah, things change or get better depending on the reasoning. You look at an old telly in the past, big blocky thing, very heavy, 14-inch telly screen, you know, that was the shit at one time. Now look at them, you got 50, 60, 70, you know, 100-inch TVs, you know, flat screen, no big back on them where the tube would go and, you know, have to warm up to give you a display of a picture. Same with the mass, you know, masks and factories have changed over time. How many times you looked at the back of a chin of a ghost face, and whether it said Funworld, Div, HN, N, H, MK, yeah, T, TD, all them bloody moulds, you know, all them factories, all those, you know, factories always had their own individual moulds. They had to be approved every single time. So N stamp had to be approved. Yeah, okay, use it, yeah. EU stamp had to be approved. EU stamp is the miracle one, because over all this time, even all these EUs, and I've got them in my own mass collection myself, I've got EUs from the earliest stage when they were made on ASIS tags, all the way through to 2017, and even with the 25th anniversary, the one I've got at the back here, I can see individual markings on all of these EU masks for all the times and all the years that I own them on, which is not every year, but most of them. And there's all these same particular marks and lines and, you know, little particular things that define that it is still the same bloody mould. And I think, well, if that mould's still lasting after all this time, what the hell is it made of, you know? Why is it not worn out yet? Or has it just been geniusly reworked to such an extent that we just believe it's all the same mould? Again, you know, I don't know. But for the most part, EU stamps, and even on, yeah, even on this chap here now, a particular mark I know that exists on the mouth. Yeah, it's still there now. I can see it now. Yeah, even more so with the ring light, yeah. Yeah. All these stupid little dots and markings and lines, and I know them. More so with the EU stamp, not really the Fantastics as such. But I can see marks and little things on this that say, yeah, it's still the bloody same mould from all that time. Let's have a look at the Chatteroo. No. Will you do the RJ impression at the RJ interview? No, I don't know. I think I've done it a couple of times on phone calls to him. I was like, what? I'm like, no, it doesn't matter. But one of his most common phrases, which is actual fact, is there's so much going on, and there is, because there's always so much going on with Funworld. And it's not always Ghostface either. I mean, when there's a film in progress, I think he said Ghostface takes up like 90-95% of his day. When there's not a film in progress, as in a main screen film, you know, with Ghostface obviously mainly involved, Ghostface doesn't take up as much as his day when there isn't a screen film coming, basically. But yeah, there's so much going on, is what he very commonly says. Emails, WhatsApp calls, with the test call we did recently, I did a test video call to make sure I could record him properly and hear him and see him properly. And yeah, again, I recorded a bit of it, then he told me to stop recording and he talked to me about something else. And again, he says it on even the test clip. Now, there's so much going on because he's just literally run off his bloody feet. So, you know, Funworld is Funworld. They got the employees, but for the main Ghostface business that goes on, RJ and his assistant are the two people that sort of deal with that. I'm not sure if even the assistant has a helper as well. I couldn't confirm that, but I know RJ is just RJ. He does the main things, and then he'll say to his, you know, assistant, or email this to that person, or send this out to that person, you know, whatever he's doing. So for the most part, there's normally two people, RJ and his assistant. And again, I'm unconfirmed, but I wonder if there's a third person that helps with some of these spam listings online as well, because they have on the Funworld site now, they have a link for the brand enforcement, which is basically, let's have a look. Where are you? Contact. And there you go. For licensing enquiries, questions and comments, please contact. And there you go. Brand enforcement at funworld.net. There you go. So New York corporate office is in Manhattan. 80 voice. Oh no, they got a New York corporate office. Where's the one in Manhattan? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, there you go. So with the brand enforcement, obviously there has to be somebody receiving the emails and responding. If many people in the past have emailed my site and they said, "Oh, I just want to ask," and you go, I'm a music band and we want to use Ghostface in our music video. Where can we go to get the license? Where, who do we speak to? So I forward them to brand enforcement. Brand enforcement then take the inquiry and deal with it however they deal with it. Whether they make a deal or not, who knows? But yeah, it's just seems to be how it works. But Saturday morning, as I say, a milestone. Personally, I'll get to do an interview that I wanted to do for years. I've been in touch with RJ for 11 and a half years now online. It'll be 12 years, the end of June into July. So he said, I want to do the interview with you and I want your ghostface.co.uk all over the interview. I want your site getting recognition for it. I says, okay. I didn't mind either way. As long as it's me and him talking, I don't care. So hopefully the fans will enjoy what's coming up. Let's press the right button there. There we go. And yeah, we'll see what happens with the interview. Every single minute of it will be recorded. Whether he comes back and says to do any edits, who knows. For the most part, I hope that 100% of the interview is going to be allowed online, which I'm pretty sure it will be, because he knows what questions are coming and he knows basically what he's going to give the answer of. So I don't see him having any problem with the questions and the answers of any sort whatsoever. And hence we'll be in for a long watch. I'm guessing over an hour. If it's an hour and a half, I'd be very surprised. But Saturday morning basically is marked down on his diary and my diary. That's when it's happening. And then shortly afterwards, depending whether we want any edits or not, again, which I don't think it will, we will then get it edited with me personally. And then we'll get it online. And it will first appear like this on a live stream. So I've then got the live chat feedback immortalized on YouTube. I shall then make the live stream where it first appears private, and then I'll upload it as a singular video for people to watch separately afterwards, so to speak. Oh dear. Creator of Ghostface as we come to know it, yeah. I don't know the full story, Chris. I don't know the full story. I mean, this is the thing that I hope to find out in time. What some of these stories that may end up coming out, I just want to hear them. But yeah, the amount of bloody... I mean, look at it all these goddamn masks. The amount of masks that have come over time, the moulds, the stamps, the factories, how things have changed. And to say that we was, seeing these for the first time, plastic, in 2017, and then 4 years later this chap returns again, good old Mr. EU. So we'll see what RJ's got to say. The costumes, the 25th anniversary, the sparkle costumes, there's going to be part of the questions on the interview. You can say, who come up with it, whose idea was it to, say, right, let's go ahead with it, was it RJ's idea, was it someone else at Funworld that suggested it and then it worked, so, there's all different stories that can come out. I've asked him many things on the test call and got a few answers, but for the most part, the test call was nothing like the interview that's going to happen. So some of the interview that's going to come up with what I ask him, I'm getting answers for the first time as well. So when you see my reaction to whatever he comes out with, that's a first for me, not knowing what he's going to say. So this isn't pre-planned as to how he's going to answer. It's only pre-planned with the questions that are going to be put forward to him. So if I've asked him one thing about one of his books or one thing about Wes, what he says I'm not going to know until he says it. So it's not, with this question I'll say that, with this question I'll say that. It's nothing like that. So I'll be just as surprised as you when you watch it for the first time, when I interview for the first time. So if I ask about something and he tells me, it's my first response and my first hearing of how he's going to answer it. So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, I got this other list. Topics, questions, things to mention, things to ask. And that's just a little bit of a list compared to the massive one I've already sent him on a notepad file. Because I don't have Office. Not posh enough. Aside from that, I think we're about done for now, unless anyone's got any questions. In fact, let's just have a quick last look before we go. Let's see if this is available yet. So, last time we basically went through new items that had appeared on the Funworld website, and these were what they were. We had the Ghostface Scarecrow decoration, not the Scarecrow from the past, as you may remember. We had the Dead by Daylight Grave Breakers, which are obviously brand new. The inflatable pumpkin lawn Ghostface. We had the lantern. This is on the stream before this, if you want to go look at that one at a different time. The Screamer mask with hair and without hair, which was a Clive Barzilli, aka Burtbench Designs original. Also, the pumpkin was a Burtbench design. As a KMB type, as some of you may know. The Pride Ghostface was a new type for this year via Funworld. The Slayer kit here was basically the chrome knife that people loved last year with a voice changer, but there's a set of gloves and an ultra white. So I always think personally there'd be an EU stamp with a full shroud, that would go down a lot better. But you know, it looks like an ultra white's used for the stock image at least. Whether it ends up as a final product with an ultra white, we'll see in time. And then the ladies' adult poncho. And I think, unless we get to the bottom where scary movies are on the next page, I think that was it for the most part. Well, yeah, we had the knife. This was seen last year in USA in some of the spirit stores, etc. Basically, they've done that knife in many forms, then they bloodied it up a bit and put Ghostface on it, and that's what you got. And then, yes, the scary movies, for some reason on the New for 22 link. But again, we should be asking about this on the upcoming interview. Say, why these on the 2022 page, RJ? What's going on? Where's the killer mask? You know, why is there never a killer mask? The New for 21. Just curious as to what last year I'd listed. Yeah, the Scorch costumes, which were available at Crypt Keeper's Emporium, and the masks. I'm just curious. Oh yeah, the fade in and out mask on the mouth came in green and also was an exclusive to a store chain with a red mouth that glowed in and out. USA flag, yeah, that's the patriotic Ghostface, was the name on the tag. Gordon Bennett, it's a few of these, isn't there? 25th anniversary, DVD, Viper and Devil. Fade in and out is there again with the selection of the school mask. So I don't think I ever properly looked at this last year. Nothing else? Ghostface-ish. Oh yeah, there's the main costume of the adult, which is now again sold out bloody everywhere. Apparently there's more stock coming in February to the USA. Here's your DVD Viper and your kid size sparkle cloak. Yeah, that was it. Let's see. This is one thing that no, it's not been updated yet, but this is one thing fans have come to do a lot more in recent time, is go to the Funworld website, and if you download the accessories and the costumes catalogues, you can sometimes see things that aren't always on the website for whatever reason. Also though, not everything seems to be listed in accessories and costumes catalogues for whatever reason. Like last year we never ever saw the chrome almost book 120 replica in any of the PDFs downloadable off Funworld site, yet it appeared in Spirit stores. Same with the treat sack, which was the hand in the sack, which I've got behind the monitors, but again we never saw that in the catalogues either. So while the catalogues may be upcoming for the download links here, yeah, We have to be wary that basically not every item is always in the catalogues for reasons unknown. Right, let's have a look then. Yeah. What's that? Some DVD. Maybe DVD shortly. I'm not sure, Kyle. There's nothing but tunnelling, slugging, camping bastards on lately, mate. We did some on... Well, we do some. Did some within the last week, and it was just crap game after crap game after crap game, basically. It was no enjoyment whatsoever. So I've laid off DVD recently. Because it's just the same pricks that play killer all the time. Incredibly keen for the RJ interview, damn right. Hopefully a great opportunity to lay some common rumours and myths to rest. We will see what he answers with. I'm dying to hear what he's going to say about Fantastic Faces recreations and the fact that fans have always been asking for it and what's his thoughts. We'll see. Same with the scary movie Killer, As far as I was always told in the past, it was basically the main mass retailers that asked for particular types. And to my knowledge, again, this is from a few years ago, the What's Up, Stoned and Smiley were the most asked about types, apparently. At that time, I don't know, I could be inundated, not up to date with that. But I was like, surely someone somewhere would have said, that main killer mask from the film, that was obviously made for the film, can we not have it made again, Because people are buying it. Collectors are pining for one of them, a real one. Again, who knows? I'm sure you will, but will you be asking RJ if they have plans to have 25th anniversary mask coming back with different tag for Halloween? Yes, I will be asking. Again, we'll see what he says. I want the knife with the ghost face on so badly, can't find it anywhere. Yeah, what was it? This one. One of them. Let's knock that off again. Yeah. Yeah, that one. Hang on a minute. There you go. No reflection off the PC, I can just turn the lights off. Yeah, we get it from the other angle with the memory now. Yeah, one of them. I did have two, but I gave one to another fan. Yeah, the other fan came to visit, literally, and if someone comes to visit, I'd like to give them something just to say thanks for visiting. In this case, it was a knife the same as that. Let's have a look. Someone in another group on Facebook stated they spoke with a rep at Funworld and they confirmed all of the new stuff in 2021 will be returning this year. Is that right? Could have used your help last night. Oh, what's that for then? Oh, you're on about DVD. Okay. Please turn on... What? What's this about? Turn on a song. I don't know what that song is. Russian punk rock. Have we got spam in the chat here? Mate, whoever you are, Russian punk rock is not a subject for this stream. And you've just been timed out, mate. Please don't come to my stream and start spamming crap. Although 2 matches, never had a killer or we camped the whole time. Oh, okay. Yeah, that one, DVD, yeah. But yeah, that knife, yeah. I can only hope that maybe some American fan that has got full access to the Spirit Halloween website can maybe try and get one of those knives. Aside from that, I don't know what to tell you. Those were very hard to find for Americans, never mind English. And yeah, I was lucky that another fan had managed to find 2, and he sent them over to me with a couple of other bits. But yeah, they aren't easy to find. I hope they come back again. But yeah, there was loads of items from last year that I never managed to get via any other American fans. Not in a nasty way. But yeah, things aren't always easy to get for Ghostface collecting, trust me. Whether it's a mask type, whether it's a Viper, a Scorch, an EU 25th anniversary. Whether it's, again, that mask and knife set with a Sparkle Hood masking and the EU stamp. Not even Americans have got that yet, you know. Again, COVID delays, shipping supplies, you know, problems, and then sod's law, UK being the UK, and the bad luck we've had, you know, we've still not got one thing aside from the costumes out of that trading standards possession yet. It's aimed at kids. Is it? Come here. I'll show you bloody aimed at kids, little shit. It's aimed at kids. How the hell is Ghostface aimed at kids? Seriously. How is it aimed at kids? Right. In the past, okay, there's been kids' costumes and masks, little masks. But the particular stock that's currently in, you know, standby or limbo, none of it is kid related. It's all adult items. Someone needs a bloody slap, I tell you. I do, mate. Alright. You aimed at kids. Go on, off you go. How is it aimed at kids? What does that say there? Adult. Where's the other bit? Yeah. Well, as this is a Spirit Halloween item, there's no age thing on this. All at the bottom here. Aimed at kids. Honestly. Last thing to finish up on then. Should have finished before this. So, in recent time, these have become very hard to find, and I'm guessing if you go Amazon or eBay or whatever, eBay they're probably going to get some available, but they're going to be a rip-off. Amazon, I think it still says currently unavailable. But these... See, this was off eBay UK. Yet we've got foreign text on the back. Look at that beautiful mask. Look at that beautiful mask. Look at that. Look at that beautiful mask. That nice Gen 1. Yeah. There you go. It's just a bit of card. And then on the back. So... there you go, another one for the collection. So, feature film and special features on one of them. And then the other one, just hold it upside down, it just says feature film. So, if you do go to eBay and see these, not to tell you what to do with your money and how to spend it, but I think if you're paying anything £40–45, then yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but maybe while they're available, just grab them. If people are going 50 quid and upwards, I'd probably avoid. But again, your money, you spend how you want to, spend it. But I believe the missus found this on eBay UK for Christmas, and she got it here in time. But anything over 50 quid, I'd avoid it because it's just price gouging, which is more common now. Don't forget your hat. Don't forget your hat. There you go. So $19.99 that says. There you go. How many people have got them? There you go. I ordered a sleeper sofa last June. Still on back order due to COVID. The ports and the shipping, yeah. Told me earlier today, maybe the end of February. Bloody hell. But there you go. That's the latest. Come the next stream, which I'm not entirely sure what date will be, but it won't be too long in the future. More than likely after I've interviewed RJ next Saturday. It probably won't be the weekend because I'm working, unfortunately. But come the next stream, we'll probably do the spinning wheel on the stream screen, and we'll probably do a live add-on of the names of whoever's in the stream watching live. So let's just say this: the next live stream that I do, Ghostface stream like this, will be your chance, if you are watching live only, to get a Scream heat activated mug, obviously from the new film, or in relation to the new film at least, or a medium or a large Scream hoodie. So the next live stream, we'll see how it goes. We'll bring in the spinning wheel. I'm pretty sure I've got a spinning wheel on the stream software. I need to configure it, but I'm pretty sure we can do it. So anyone watching live next time, you want a chance at these items, then come along when possible. Come listen to this waffling git, and we'll see if we can get your names in the spinning wheel. And then we'll literally just spin the wheel, see who wins, and you'll have yourself either the Scream mug, or a medium hoodie, or a large hoodie. Not many to give away, but you know, something's better than nothing, as they used to say. Aside from that, it's time to go. We've gone on way too long as it is, as usual. Although this is almost 2 hours 25. The last couple of ones have been over 3 hours. So for now, again, not really a lot to update. Last time was a spoiler stream with Nate talking, of course, which was always nice. Hopefully we get Douglas on again in the future. We get Jordan JP is normally in the chat. He wants to come on. I want to get Meggie on again in the future, and I also want to get Mr. Burtbench. He said he will come back on. So Clive Burtbench can give us some updates on his spoof mass or whatever else he's been making, and yeah, we'll see what's going on with the collectors in the future. Get them back on. If for whatever reason you watch the stream, you got a decent collection, mass, ASIS stuff, recent decorations, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Whether it's more recent Ghostface items, whether it's a mix of vintage stuff and new stuff, it doesn't really. There's no specification, so to speak. So if you want to come on, you want to come show some stuff, there's a couple of people on Instagram I've asked that I need to message them about it. Pure Horror, I want to get her on. Another chap I want to get on, like we've had Charlie Cartier in the past, which is also See Fucking Horror on Instagram. Pure Horror did a stream with another chap the other night. Unfortunately, I forget his name at this point in time, but I want him to come on as well. So if there's any interest of anyone watching in the future, want to come on, share your collection via a Skype call, then come on, let's go see what mask you've got, what merchandise, and you know, talk us through your collection. Apart from that, we're going to go and let you get back to your normal lives again. No more waffling on from this prick. And yeah, I've just got Saturday to look forward to with the interview. And yeah, I'll be tweeting about it and just let you know whether it all went okay. If there's any recording issues, which there better not be. Whether it's my side, whether it's, you know, Zoom, whether it's whatever. But hopefully, fingers crossed, all should go well. We'll get it recorded, and then we'll edit it, and then we'll edit it into an overlay, a bit like this stream, as I say earlier. I don't like just playing video; it bores me. Playing video on a screen, just press play and watch. It's like, come on, put some effort into it, you know. which is why this stream's always got a webcam sat in the middle of some sort of image. But we'll see how it goes. We'll get it recorded, and we'll see you all next time, where you can win a Scream mug or a Scream hoodie. Because we don't really get that chance to get anything new over here. As you know, we're still waiting for that 2021 Halloween stock. And yeah, personally in cinemas that I've seen, there's not a lot. There's no standees to look at and admire and even have your picture next to. There's not even any quad posters on the counters like there used to be, to maybe grab 4 or 5 and give them to other fans. But we'll see you next time. We're just going to do the usual countdown out again, because YouTube likes to cut me off when I don't expect it. But depending when I press end stream as well. But we'll see you soon. Take it easy. Stay safe. And yeah, have a good afternoon or night or morning or whatever it is where you are. And we'll see you next time. But yeah, cheers, Mike Alligators.